Hi, it's Sylvester, and I am severely mentally ill. I also used to experience pretty extreme psychosis. Now, I made a video recently talking about how I went to the hospital several times looking for help for my psychosis, and each time that I went, I was put under a Form 1, which a Form 1 is a psychiatric hold where they can keep you involuntarily at the hospital for up to 72 hours, and then once those 72 hours are up, they can put you under a different form to keep you for, I think, a week, and then after that, there's another form that will keep you for a month, and probably so on and so forth. It just, yeah. Once you get put under a Form 1, you are basically told you are not allowed to leave this hospital under any circumstance, and you have no say in the matter. Your freedoms and rights are taken away from you, and you have no idea how long you're going to be kept there. And it's absolutely terrifying. And one of the biggest reasons why I didn't get help is because I was scared of getting locked up. And a big reason why a lot of people who are experiencing mental health crises don't get help is because they're scared of getting locked up. And so the fact that that is, in fact, how I was treated just makes me lose faith in the healthcare system, or at least mental health care system, because it's just incredibly messed up. You're being punished for being sick. You're being punished for having mental conditions that you can't control. Like, I couldn't control that I was psychotic. I couldn't stop the hallucinations. It was completely out of my control. The only thing I could do was ask for medication and help. And so that's what I did. I asked for help. And by doing so, I got punished by being locked up in the hospital. And it was a really awful experience that I don't wish on anyone. And it makes me sad because if somebody is experiencing a mental health crisis, I want to tell them, you should go to the hospital. They'll help you. But I can't tell them that because I know that if they go to the hospital, they're going to get locked up. They're not going to get help. I mean, they will get help, but only after getting locked up. And it's like, it's just messed up. It's just incredibly messed up. People should be able to seek help for their mental illnesses without the fear of being punished for having mental illnesses. And the reason that I got locked up is because people fear the mentally ill. I was experiencing psychosis, and that scared people because it meant that they saw me as unpredictable. They saw me as dangerous. They saw me as threatening. They saw me as scary. And it sucks to be feared for being sick. Like, imagine if you had pneumonia and suddenly everybody started treating you weird and talking about how you should be locked away because you have pneumonia. Like, obviously that's not fun. That's not how a sick person should be treated. So why is it any different when the sickness is in your head? And I know that there have been instances, many instances, of mentally ill people committing crimes and hurting people, but there's also a lot of instances of people who are not mentally ill committing crimes and hurting people. There are a lot of people out there who shoot and kill and stab and beat and harass and stalk people who are not experiencing psychosis. So why are the people who experience psychosis treated like they are especially dangerous? Like, why was the fact that I thought I was being hunted down by Freemasons, why did that make me a threat? I just don't see how it did. And it really upsets me because I'm tired of being scared to ask for help. I'm tired of being scared. I mean, I've already asked for help, and like I know now not to go to the hospital if I start experiencing psychosis again, but like if I were to experience psychosis again, like, one of my biggest fears is that I'd be locked up and never be able to get out. And I asked the nurse when I first was put under a Form 1, I asked what would happen if I tried to leave the hospital right now. And she said, you would get tackled by a security guard, and if you were to get past the security guard, the police would be sent after you and they would take you back to the hospital. And that's terrifying. I went to the hospital asking for help, begging for help, because I was sick, and I got treated like I was a threat. I was sick, and I got treated like I was a monster. And it's just really insulting. And it pisses me off. It really does. Anyway, that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay frosty. Bye.